Previously on Investigations 2.
The murder weapon originally came from this storeroom. We must keep that in mind. Dude! What are you doing here? In the hidden 51st floor, evidence was being trafficked. If only there was a witness, we could just ask them. If only.
Now, where was I?
Maybe now we talk to Lotta? So why'd you come here? For the people of the world, and for myself. I'm a social justice photographer after all. Wait. Social justice? Then allow me to guess the reason why you came here. Was it perhaps to expose the illegal evidence trafficking? Oh, I get it. You were trying to get a scoop on the secret dealings. Huh? Y'all know that much already? Well, I reckon there ain't no reason to hide it anymore. My sources tell me there's some kind of black market auction being held around these parts. What did you say? On the music cue, man. So then all this evidence here is... Yep, they're the goods for the auction. There's a lot of dirty money flying around here. I wanted to try and catch it with my own two eyes. My source gave me a whole bunch of info, but I figured just hearing about it ain't enough. Seeing is believing, after all. So I've been staking out the place from behind this here statue since yesterday. The auction took place late last night and went on till the early morning. Wow. So how much of it... Oh my god. A murder on the night of the black market auction. Oh man, you know it! Alright, Lotta, tell us everything you know. Black market dealings in the Grand Tower, because I really hit the mother lode this time. Were all the items in the auction pieces of evidence? There was some normal stuff too, like stolen art and the like. Oh, of course. Wouldn't consider stolen art to be normal. But I reckon the evidence was the star of the show here. These folks were law fanatics, trying to get their hands on the latest goods from the police. So that's what you wanted to get pictures of, Miss Hart? Pretty much. They were meeting right under this very storeroom, so I watched them from up here. Under this storeroom? You said you were here since yesterday. Did you witness the entire event? It was a black market auction after all. They followed a fairly detailed procedure. First, participants entered the storeroom from the viewing platform one at a time. Oh, wow. When they got in, they each took one of those masks on the wall over there. Funny thing about those masks, they're all equipped with voice changers. Itty-bitty ones. That way they wouldn't be recognized. They wanted to protect their anonymity. First, I'll need total unanimity.
If I'm gonna do that, I'll need total unanimity.
You mean their anonymity? Yeah, that's it. Their anonymity. Why not just say identity and make things easier for all of us? Plus, you also put pictures of breasts in our heads. We were just talking about those. After putting on the mask, they'd go down the lift. So they did it in the PIC room? On the way back, it was the exact same thing, but in reverse. It's only one person in the room at a time. They come up one by one, return the mask, and head up out of the storeroom. I guess so none of them knew who any of the others were. Wow, that's pretty thorough. You're telling me. Oh, this just got really interesting. It was already interesting before, but jeez. How many participants were there? 11 people altogether. I counted each of them as they made their way down. How did you even get in here? Surely they would have had this locked up or something, right? Unless you were one of them. Seriously doubt that. I'll have you know I wasn't just laid up behind this statue the entire time. Then where were you in the beginning? The beginning? Well, that's a Chicago song. It's pretty good, too. Don't you worry about yourself about that, you hear? So she was hiding behind the statue the entire time. I watched folks come in while lurking in the shadows. All secret agent-like. So you didn't see, like, K-Fall or anything? Because... they used that lift over there to get down to the auction site. After they all went down, I watched the whole thing from the lift. That lift stayed down the entire time? No, I came back up, but there's a tiny gap in the floor there. There's a bit of space between the floor. Okay, I was wondering about this. This is like one of those small details that I get hung up on. I'm glad they're explaining this. So the space between the floor and the lift. So the lift was actually up on the 51st floor as it was going on. So I could see just about everything that was going on down there. Then did you see the person who was conducting the auction? Yeah, well, yeah, you betcha I did. Did you? What kind of story would this be if I didn't know who the conductor was? The conductor, huh? Seems I'll need to ask for more details. We must go deeper. Jeez, man. Do you have any more information about this so-called conductor? You know, I came here to get me a scoop, not to share all my information with you so you could go sell it. What makes you think I'd give up my information to you all willy-nilly? Well, you know what? You give me the information and I'll let you take all that money over there. How about that? Basically what you're saying is you don't know. Oh, I see. That's why she won't answer. What can I say? My music just jumped in pretty awkwardly there, didn't it? I couldn't even tell how old they were, or if they were a guy or a gal. Because of the mask, right? They were probably wearing the Jammin' Ninja mask. Oh! But you know, that don't mean much when I have no earthly clue who they really are. So the conductor's identity was hidden just like the participants? That's right, they had on mask and voice changes just like everyone else. What kind of mask did this person wear? It was a Zervin mask, I reckon. What? Mr. Edgeworth, you don't know about Zervin? He's a rare Pokemon now. He's the sworn enemy of global hero Onion Kopon. Okay, well, it wouldn't matter anyway. She saw the person's clothes unless somebody changed into their clothes. Could you at least tell, like, if it was a woman or a man by their figure or something? This whole store is turning out to be nothing but fool's gold. It isn't. It would not. Oh. Well. That set of clothes seems familiar. Perhaps I should show her that piece of evidence. Maybe we should. You said the conductor wore a white jacket with a purple flower and white gloves? That's right. They sure look spiffy for a criminal mastermind. Yeah, well, they're not so spiffy anymore. It's hard. Did they look anything like this? Hey, that's it. That's the conductor. Except she's dead. Hold your horses. Are you telling me the conductor is dead? She is the victim of a case we are investigating right now. Would you like to jump on? Her name is Jill Crane. Have you ever heard of her? Can't say I have. So she's a lady, huh? What kind of gal dresses like that? She get her kicked by fooling me into thinking she's a guy? I doubt that her intention was to deceive you. Setting that aside, we have established something of major importance. The victim was the conductor of the black market auction. I see, so the conductor was killed. And that might explain what, Miss Hart? Ah, no, it's nothing, honest. Don't lie. Miss Hart, you clearly sounded suspicious just now. I'm telling you, I ain't. Can't be. Sorry, were you trying to say something? No, I ain't. I ain't said nothing. Dude, please don't be like that. Just tell us. How many times do I gotta tell y'all? I'm a journalist. Information is what pays the bill. I can't just go around spouting everything I know. I already said too much. I got nothing left to say to y'all. Then what if I found some fingerprints for you? What good would that do me? I don't want none of your dusty old prints. Why don't you two follow my example and do some investigating on your own? Oh, I guess you won't tell us anything. Not to worry, Emma. Just leave it to me. Oh my god. Just the fact that her name is on my screen right now makes me so freaking happy, man. I have a certain method of drawing out. Oh, yes, logic chess time. We're gonna do it. She's gonna be a tough nut to crack, though, let me tell you. Here we go. First, let's analyze my opponent's demeanor. Southern Boobalicious and skinny. Also an afro. I ain't telling you none, so quit wasting my time. She seems rather impatient, as if she's trying to cut off the conversation. I must be careful with my time. I won't have long to consider my responses. I'm almost certain that she's hiding something from me. That's where I'll begin my attack. Now, time for the first move. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Let's calm down and talk this over. I also think you're overreacting a bit. Let's just calm down and... I'm always calm. Leave me alone. Wait and see. A real journalist always keeps her cool. Speaking of journalists, I have something interesting to tell you. A few days ago, I met another self-proclaimed journalist. Oh yeah, we did. She spoke with an accent quite similar to your own. She spoke like me? Maybe it was... Was it actually her? No. No way, right? It was your sister. Whoa, wait and see. I don't know. I'm gonna jump to any conclusions here. If you ain't saying nothing, then I ain't saying nothing either. Sociopathic. Damn. Holy jeez, boy, they really penalized you for this one. It was your student. Nicole Swift. She had a distinct way of speaking. One very much like your own. Furthermore, she said that she had a mentor. Could she have been referring to you? Oops. Oh, so you know Nicole? Well, ain't that a fun little coincidence? Where'd y'all meet? Wait. No. Stop trying to get me to spill the beans. That was a close call. It seems that she lets down her guard when she talks about Miss Swift. This could be a useful clue. Alright, give me the information? I want you to tell me everything that you know, right now. No way, Jose! I ain't spilling my guts to someone I have no connection with. Perhaps I should use that clue. I'm an acquaintance of your apprentice. Apprentice? Is that... Don't we have a mutual acquaintance with your apprentice? Oh, well, that's, I reckon it would be mighty cruel of me to give Nicole's friends the cold shoulder. Then why don't you share with us what you know? Well, when you put it like that, I guess I can let you in on my No! I ain't falling for your old nasty tricks! No siree! She's way too on to me. Your scoop? Your scoop? No, just forget. I ain't nothing important. It ain't nothing important. You have a scoop? Such a slip of the tongue. It's hardly becoming of a journalist. You have a scoop, don't you? Now tell us what it is! Oh, thank God. I really messed that one up. Scooter, I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing too much Mario Odyssey or something. I thought Scooter would be really interesting. It seemed too crazy. Like one of those crazy things that you think you wouldn't pick, but you would. Never mind. The information she is hiding could be vital to the investigation. I need to make her talk. Next, I will press her on the contents of her scoop. Very well. She may be quick to lose her temper, but she's even quicker to loosen her tongue. That's so disgusting. She is not a difficult opponent. Now, to extract the information I need. Is this related to the black market auction? Does this scoop of yours have something to do with the black market auction? What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about that. Weren't you in the middle of infiltrating the black market auction? The only logical conclusion is that your story has something to do with it. You ain't getting any answers from me. I didn't hear nothing. Did you hear something at the auction? She doesn't seem to be too agitated yet. Did you hear something during the auction? No, that's... I just heard a weird sound is all. Weird sound. It ain't even worth mentioning in my article. Just forget about it. There's no question something happened during the black market auction. She heard a strange sound. This could be a useful clue. Alright, some sort of incident? Does your story pertain to an incident of some kind? Well, maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't. That's hardly a clear answer. Why are you always hollering at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. It's just the way I am, sorry. Gotta get used to it. Investigating, reporting. Wait and see? I'm not sure. Oh man, okay, wow. I wasn't sure. I'm always hesitant to accuse somebody of something, but even if it is true, which in that case probably trespassing was it. You were trespassing. You didn't do anything wrong, that's a bold statement, considering you're currently trespassing on private property. Oh, well, she's not having it. Hey, you're doing it too! Well, I mean, I guess the prosecutor's got the right to investigate wherever he wants. I probably shouldn't mention anything about the current state of my employment. Yeah, probably not. There are far worse people in the world, you know? I reckon I'm a saint compared to the folks who murdered. So your scoop about a murder incident. Considering what you just mumbled, is it possible your scoop has something to do with a murder incident? Oh man. Hey, I was only talking in general terms just now. I mean, anyone would look like a bag of roses compared to a murderer, right? Sounds like you're just making excuses to me. All I did was gather info on the black market auction. Murder incident? I don't know nothing about that. I ain't seen or heard nothing. Perhaps I should use that clue. Yeah, didn't you hear a strange sound? Holy jeez. Did you say you heard a strange sound during the auction? If it stuck out to you so much, it must not have been a sound that you would normally hear. For example, the screams of a murder victim. Phew! Holy jeez. Look at that timer. That is like 1 pixel of time right there. That's right. I stumbled upon a murder in the middle of my stakeout. But please don't make me say anymore. This is the second time, third maybe, that this has happened to me. The murder that she overheard. It's most likely the same incident we are currently investigating. This is bound to be crucial information. I'll finish this by confirming the credibility of her information. Okay, alright. She has nowhere left to run. It's time to deal the final blow. Tell me more about the incident you stumbled upon her. Tell me more about the incident, I reckon. Tell me what you know about the murder incident in full detail. Well, my memory ain't what it used to be. Not much I can talk about. I ain't the most attentive gal in the world, you see. No shit. Neither am I, though, so, well, I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Alright, then let's try, really stumble upon a murder. Did you really stumble upon a murder? You calling me a liar? This is fighting words. It's a fight you'll get. Haven't you really? Oh no, I should have waited on that one. Wait and see. I'm a bona fide journalist. I would never publish lies in my articles. Faster, more accurate than anyone. That's my motto. Her motto, huh? This could be a useful clue. Okay, faster and more accurate than anyone. So, are you still hiding something from me? Tell me the truth, I know you're still hiding something from me. I ain't hiding nothing from nobody. I already done told you everything I know. I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Okay, cool. In that case, we'll go back to the incident then. Tell me what you know about the murder incident in full detail. Well, my memory ain't what it used to be. Not much I can talk about, but you just... Dude! Isn't accuracy part of your motto? Mm-hmm. Did you just say your motto is to be faster and more accurate than anyone? Yup. How are you still... alive? How are you still a thing? How are you existing right now? As I expected, the credibility of your information is suspect. But I know what I heard. I even got proof. You got proof? You got proof? You have proof? How's that possible? Explain yourself at once. I got me some evidence. Wait, you heard that? Well, I was just talking to myself. Y'all just go on and pay no mind. It seems she's still hiding something. This is an important clue. I need to use it effectively. I ain't hiding nothing from nobody. Alright, I told you everything I know. Okay, here we go, of course. I had it mixed up because she had just said one thing. Isn't there something you haven't told me yet? You have evidence regarding the incident you witnessed. Something definitive enough to publish in an article. Oh my god, coughing fit. Still, I know it seems like forever now, but yeah, it's like about a week now. It's usually how long it lasts, though, sometimes a week and a half, so... Yeah. Anyway, what in tarnation? Look at me on the hook already. Fine, I'll tell you everything. I'll even show you the photo I took if you stop harassing me. Photo? Checkmate. Yeah, I did fail one time in there. I don't know if I'll leave that in, probably not, because I wasn't saying much when I did it. That's the thing, you know, sometimes you have to make decisions like that. Just to keep the pace of the video up. I lost, I really lost. The mouth of the South has been defeated. Now then, it's time to come clean. Tell me everything that you know. I was watching the auction, gathering info for my story. This music is hilarious, by the way. I listened to like the entire soundtrack yesterday while I was reading up on Investigations 1, which is why I remembered half of the stuff that I even saw in this room. You can just watch, though. You got shocking photos, too, right? A little while after the auction started, someone won a bid. The conductor banged the gavel. Someone hollered, "We'll finish the deal upstairs," or something like that. That ain't good, I thought to myself as I hurried back to hide behind the statue. Did you see whoever came up? Not quite, but I reckon the fella that came up was the winner of the bid. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and make a wild guess that the feller was the killer. Just a thought. I can smell the buttery aroma of big fat wads of cash. Buttery aroma. Can't imagine that at all. Sounds about right. So are they allowed to go back down and continue, or are they only allowed to get one thing, I wonder? So the two of them talked for a while. Yeah, there was like a cashier, right? Oh, okay, maybe the conductor came up with him to do the deal? Oh. Scared my britches off. I rolled myself up into a ball and kept on laying low. So you witnessed the murder. Well, I wouldn't say that I witnessed it, but I definitely heard it, though. Oh, did you try to stop him? Just stop right there. That ain't even funny. What's a dainty little thing like me gonna do? Well, you could hit him with your afro. Blind him, maybe. After that, I heard me some rustling and bustling. The whole time I was really regretting coming here, something fierce. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but nothing gets in the way of Lotta Hart and her photos. Damn. It's okay, Emma, don't worry, everything's okay. This is my big scoop, ain't no way I was gonna let it slip away. A bit later, I heard this loud thud. Figured it was my last chance to snap a photo from behind the statue. With no flash? How does that even work? Alright. Oh, why do I have to? Because it makes the game interesting. Oh my god! The person in the red raincoat who attacked Kay! The person in the red raincoat assaulted the victim in the storeroom. And then attacked Kay on the roof? Oh, boy. There's only one person in this photo. Where's the victim? Right next to him. He turned her into a mannequin and cut her head off. Yeah, I thought it was strange, too. Could have sworn there were two of them, but wouldn't they be, like, laying on the ground? That's gotta be the killer, don't you reckon? So she's saying the victim disappeared? Huh. Okay, so, like, yeah. The angle of the picture is irrelevant here. She's saying she only saw one person. You were able to tell this person was the culprit just by looking. Their hand was stained bright red, so I figured it was them. What happened to the auction after the murder? None, really. They just sat down there like a bunch of dumb shits and waited for it to continue. Oh, wait. Like, so if he killed the conductor, the auction couldn't have continued. If the conductor killed someone, maybe someone else stepped in and took over or something? I don't know. The nerve of a journalist is nothing to scoff at either. Lotta's testimony jotted down. Okay. That was a lot of talk right there. That was a lot of information. Oh man, Uncle Ray's heart is pounding up a stall. You're still You're still over here trying to resist the temptation to just whack it right there in your pants. I don't blame you, man. I would do it. Let's see. What we got in logic here again? We do have more. Auction participants entered the storeroom from roof one at a time. Exited the same way. The murder may have occurred in the storeroom during the auction. There could be something here. I hope there is. Yes, there is. Okay, good. If we assume that the murder took place in this storeroom, then we must conclude that the body was here as well. Huh? Isn't that pretty obvious? Do you remember how the participants left the auction? Of course, they passed through this storeroom on the way back from the auction. Ah! Exactly. The culprit had to hide the body so that the participants wouldn't discover it. The real question is, where was the body hidden? Emma, would you mind lending me a hand? Leave it to me! What do you want me to do? Oh, girl, don't even ask me that question because I don't even know where to start! Let's see. Use your luminol reagent to test for a blood reaction. If you would, please. Okay, let me show you how the power... Okay, let me show you the power of science! The glint in her eyes is getting brighter by the second. Isn't it glorious? Isn't it glorious, Edgeworth? I'm so jealous that you get to be in the game with her, and I have to sit out here in my chair and just watch from the sidelines. Story of my life. Anyway, let's start by examining that ladder over there. Based on this heart's picture. The person in the red raincoat headed towards that ladder. Yeah, that blood should be on the ladder. Chances are something will turn up if we check there. Just touch anything you want to examine. If you do that, you'll be able to spray the luminol reagent at it. Cool. If there's a bloodstain on the spot where you sprayed, you'll get a reaction like this. Even so, no matter how many times I see bloodstains, they're always so gruesome. There's a blood reaction here, but it's kind of faint. Let's spray it with luminol 2 or 3 more times, so it'll be nice and clear. You don't have to do it for me, I want to engage as well. You can see it clearly now. Oh, this looks even more gruesome than before. Do you understand how to look for bloodstains now? There are probably a few more bloodstains here, so why don't you give it a try, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, here we go. There's more. Is there some down here? Oh, let's make a deal. Let's search the rest of the storeroom for bloodstains just like that. Okay, it's probably all over the place then. Alright. Oh, well, I'd say probably over here by the money would be a starting place. Please examine the places you want to spray luminol on. You have it. I'll examine them, too. You want to examine this spot? Unfortunately, there were no reactions here. Oh, is she and Mr. Monkey over here? You can't spray luminol on people. Yes, of course, I knew that. Sorry, I was trying to... Oh my god. You want to examine this spot? Okay, nothing there. Oh, what about this here? This is like opened. Oh, yeah, there's something here. Wait, did she just say at that time? Oh my god. She's a woman after my own heart. She always has been. Ding ding dong. Mr. Edgeworth, there's a bloodstain here too! However, why is there a bloodstain in a place like this? Maybe something that had blood on it was stored inside. I don't know. Looks kind of like a shit stain, actually. Just the streaky pattern of it, you know? So let's continue our investigation. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the masks, too. This was actually the first spot I thought, oh, no, that's not. Dude, you pulled your headphones out again. Can we check? Well, let's say they moved the characters out of the way from the elevator. Maybe there's a reason for that? Oh man, there's gonna be blood here. It's gonna be all over the floor too, I bet. Oh no, it's right there. It's another shit stain, though. Mr. Edgeworth, there's a reaction! It's another shit stain! But Why in a pair of underwear like this? Perhaps this was where the murder took place, in the underwear. Yeah, looks like some of the blood dripped down to the floor below. Looks like we found all the bloodstains in the storeroom. It seems we've investigated the storeroom sufficiently. And it only took us 2 episodes to do it, holy crap. Well, next time on Investigations, I guess. Oh, well, I'm just pushing ammo all over the place here. Yeah, next time on Investigations, we'll figure the rest of this out. See you guys later.